settings.
I didn't want to come back. Why would I, after all that's happened, even in here? So, where is the journal?
Where is it?
Don't need to go in there. That's the bathroom. Look, Mr. Torres, I'm happy he finally got remarried. A honeymoon in the Bahamas. Wish I was there with them.
It's 9 p.m.
What, more than 100 again today? Glad I don't have to deal with that anymore.
Oh, it's a little bumblebee.
Hi, Kelsey. Yes, I'm talking to you. I know you've been reading my journal. Can I ever forgive you for what you did? Honestly, I don't know. I'm trying really hard, but I don't know how. Because I don't understand any of it. You are my friend, and I loved you unconditionally. I did what I did because of you, and I stood up to him because of you. But you, I don't know. Right now, I can't be near you, so I don't want you to come find me. I promise I'll be all right. Marie.
Except she wouldn't be. She would not be all right.
Orange peels.
Have you ever peeled an orange so juicy the drops erupted from underneath its skin like fireworks in the setting sun? The trees in Mr. Jones's garden had them. I used to live off his garden vegetables and fruit before I met Trevor. She once asked me, "Don't you ever dream, Kelsey?" And I said, I don't dream. I plan. What I didn't tell her was that I wouldn't allow anyone to mess with those plans. I wore those a lot, not to protect my eyes, but to hide them. I didn't want anyone to know. Sometimes it got so hot, this thing wasn't doing it anymore. Then we'd take off to Mr. Jones's swimming pool.
I want to find the
That
cat.
night, I guess he must have seen us. Mr.
what?
Torres and Marie were robbed in their own house, not long after we met at Food Rescue. He was stabbed, almost died. She was knocked out with a baseball bat. She was in the hospital for a while, stitches, concussion. She still had headaches, she said.
That's a lot of pizza boxes.
Marie insisted on saving these. She was going to make a new world with them, whatever that was supposed to be. I've never actually seen her build anything.
Okay.
He had money, you see? He bought me things. I was gonna wear these to the prom. Fancy, right? At the time, I didn't know where the money came from. She asked me why I was so angry all the time, and I told her because it's a dirty deal. It's Russian roulette and utterly unfair. The cards I'd been dealt, any player would have passed. I chose to be angry instead. But Marie, my friend Marie, she got me a new deck and suggested I deal again.
Okay.
There's no such thing as food waste. And don't I know it? The smell of garbage will be in my nose forever, and the taste of it in my mouth. I swore I would never be that hungry again. I didn't care what it took.
Some weird looking mirrors. Tasty garbage.
I thought I was so lucky. An adoring boyfriend, free burgers from the kitchen he worked in, sparkly things he bought me. I thought if I took care of him, he'd take care of me, and we'd get out, just in case I didn't get that scholarship. I had no idea where the money came from.
Where did it come from? She keeps saying she didn't know where it came from. I think she knew. She just didn't want to know.
Chemistry holds no surprises. Love that.
You've seen this man.
Have you seen this man? Yeah, I've seen him.
That's him. That's Trevor, stealing stuff. That's where the money comes from. He's a thief.
She wouldn't stop about time travel and black holes and stuff. I just wanted to do something simple. Calculate shit. Boring is what she said. Her, the weird kid, talked boring. So yeah, we settled on antimatter, because who wants to be boring?
Nice.
Trevor. What an asshole. After we broke up, he got violent sometimes. One day, he dragged me through the school hall by my shirt until one of Marie's geek friends stopped him. Ben, I think it was. He got a lot of shit for it later. She must have written it down here somewhere. She must have written... She must...
That's the library.
La La Land. That movie was a shit piece of crap. Glad Trevor snuck us in. I don't think I could have handled wasting $20
QR code.
on that. Never thought I'd see Marie there. Then again, she always was a dreamer. I bet she loved it. She never realized I didn't want to be her friend in public.
Wow.
Damn, what's the password again? I need to find... She must have written it down.
Nope.
Damn, what's the password? Marie always dreamed about going to Europe. I don't think she
Europa.
ever went.
You're not a cabbage. What?
Disgusting, but cheap. I got used to them after I didn't want to go to the food kitchen anymore. The vicious taste of these meatballs still beat the humiliation of being served by Marie. I need to find the key. Wrong.
It's a hamburger
That's
phone.
Trevor's phone number. He called her. I knew he blamed her for everything, though she should have blamed him for what he did to her and Mr. Torres. I knew
Oh, that's okay. That's why I clicked on. I see.
She loved being a birthday girl. Mr. Torres would take her shopping every year. I loved skinny dipping, but Marie insisted on wearing this thing. Really, I mean, it was Mr. Jones's pool, after dark. No one would ever come close to the freak. And he wasn't there, just to be clear. But someone else was.
Who could it be? Notice more in here. I have a dream. Fearless? Is that the...
Damn, what's the password
not A.
again?
It's not
I need to find it. She must have written it.
Must have written it down, huh? I don't believe you, game. I don't think she did.
Ah, yes. The science project. Of all people, they chose to pair me with the girl from Food Rescue. Outrageous.
Smoking
But I
jar.
got over it and chose to work my ass off. I had to if I wanted to get that scholarship. She hated my cigarettes. Every time I felt like going out and buying a pack, she made me put the money in that money jar. One day, that money would pay for our gas to drive to college. We only needed money for the one way. I ended up using it to get to Vancouver. That's Marie's birthday. That's weird. I guess she wrote it down for that Ben guy, for her pizza and movie party.
Ooh.
All right, I might have been a little jealous.
Pizza and movie party. It's a good party.
Hated that thing. Mr. Torres loved that beer. After the robbery, he only had a couple left. Apparently they were hard to come by. Still, we decided to try a bottle once. Marie loved that label. She drew it in her journal. I remember that. All that happened later that night, I'm not sure. Maybe I don't want to remember. La La Land.
Oh, God, shut up.
Lorraine, Marie's mom, died when she was 5. My mother, she might as well have been dead. She looked more dead than alive, anyhow. Passed out on the couch, empty bottles of gin on the floor.
More childhood trauma. Woo! I don't know if they're gonna put the clues in here or not. Could be a thing. So I thought Fearless password, but it's not A. Yeah, I don't know if. Did I search her jacket? Oh yeah.
She asked me why I was
Oh.
away.
I'll take out menu.
Every Tuesday, the food trucks would roll in. Me and Marie never missed Jorge's tamales. When I was a
Jorge's
kid, Jorge
tamales.
would put some aside, just in case my mom was too drunk to feed me again. Mr. Torres gave me my own set of keys, so I'd feel at home. I loved him for it, but every time I used those keys, I felt a pang of guilt.
Good old guilt.
The Green Eatery. Green as in with fungus. Yes, I am never eating Ayurvedic lasagna ever again. But some people must have liked Mr. Jones's cooking because he was out every night cooking his green stuff. I couldn't afford a car, and Marie didn't want one, so we rode our bikes everywhere. I thought I looked silly, and with those damn sparkly shoes, I probably did. Yeah, I was losing my glamour status at school right there.
A shadow
I'm not
person.
A shadow person. Yeah, it took me all I had to convince her she wasn't.
What a password. Kitty dodgef. Aw, yeah, look at that little cat go.
Why does someone need to get hurt before we step up and act, for Christ's sake? If they had, none of this shit would have happened, and no one would have died. Oh no. Why didn't you tell me, Marie? No wonder you were so frightened. We never should have gone to the Orange Grove.
I see you. Let's go on the web.
One day, I just had to know. What's up with all the cats? She said she admired them. That they were who they were
Hashtag
without
cat
any
love.
pretense. That they had no fear of confrontation. She wanted to be more like them. When Bumblebee went missing, Marie cried for days. She thought I couldn't hear her at night. I could never prove it, but I'm sure it was Trevor.
Wow, you stole a cat. This might be the combination I need, 62318. Maybe.
Marie, what were you thinking? You know that's illegal.
Having a gun or using the gun to kill somebody. See if it's 62318.
I need to find the key. A 5-figure number. She must have written it down.
You might be reading the Hemene. Hemene Hemahama. Really? If you're logged in, you don't have to. Cat live.
I just...
Oh, good. Shit.
When... Marie,
Okay, okay.
what were you thinking? You know that's illegal.
So now I gotta find. Oh, it's almost 5622. 3. What's the chemistry? Stuff.
I didn't like that she kept the stone. Why did she have to be reminded? I told her I was sorry, but she said it was for me, to remind me.
Did she throw a rock at her or something? Or Bumblebee.
She was my friend, and I had to tell her. So I came back here, throwing stones at the window.
Oh.
But she didn't react, so I threw a bigger stone, and it shattered the glass. She kept the stone as a souvenir to remind her not to trust me ever again.
I don't know where else to look for this code.
Come and tell me what to do. 'Cause I'd do anything
I mean, there's so many dates, I don't want to just try all of them.
get me up and get me through. Just the seasons fade. I'll come back someday. It's the seasons will fade.
There's a 1.
I will come back someday.
July 5th, 18.
You are
there's a 1. Oh. 4, 9, 5, 1. I need one more. 4, 9, 5, 1. Don't know.
I need to find the key. A 5-figure number. She must have written. God damn it. God damn it. She must. Wrong combination. God. God damn it. What is the combination?
Oh.
She must have written it down here somewhere.
I got a gun.
The past, like the future, is indefinite and exists only as a spectrum of possibilities. Stephen Hawking said that. I wish it were true. But there was nothing I could do about the past. It was definite as hell. Sometimes I didn't get Marie. I really thought a night by Jones's pool would help her relax. She used to love it there. But she insisted someone had been watching us. I just wanted to have a good time, and she was ruining it, so I said some things I shouldn't have. She just stood there, staring at the window. I was so annoyed. And that's when I knew she'd been right. Trevor. Right there in the room. He'd just come in through the open window. How did he find us? He didn't know where Marie and I lived. I always made sure of that. But he took an orange from his backpack and started peeling it. It had been Trevor by the pool, and he'd followed us home. He said to Marie, "I told you not to mess with me." But still, I didn't get it. No, it wasn't until he started moving in on her that I realized it was Marie. He was after Marie. He blamed her for everything, and he had a knife. I'd never seen him so angry, so evil. Marie tried to get it away from him. He asked her why she never answered her phone. Did she not read her emails? Or did she think they were hollow threats? God, I just wanted to punch him with anything I could lay my hands on. My backpack. I smashed it against his wrist, knocking the knife out of his hands. Marie went for it, but Trevor was faster. He kicked her in the head. I dove for the knife, but he jumped me. As we struggled, he hissed, "Didn't I get enough action yet? Maybe I needed another baseball bat to get my kicks." I stopped, because right then I knew what he was up to. He asked Marie about Mr. Torres. Was he all right? Did he still get stomach aches? Marie lay on the floor by the bed, in shock, realizing it had been Trevor who almost killed her father. Then Trevor looked at me, added with a smile. And her. That's when it all went to pieces. Trevor ripped us apart, and he was enjoying it. Marie didn't understand. I tried to explain, apologized, but she wasn't listening. She kept asking me if I'd been there with Trevor in their house. Trevor stirred things up even more. He told her it was me who had hit her over the head with a baseball bat, that I'd enjoyed it. I screamed in frustration, "No, that's not what happened." Tears streamed down Marie's face. She couldn't believe I would do that, hurt her deliberately. God, I wanted Trevor to stop talking. I attacked him, scratched his face, hit him wherever I could. I hated him. He was twisting everything. I wanted to tell her that I was sorry. Yes, we robbed the house, and we got caught by Mr. Torres. But I never meant for anyone to get hurt. I didn't smash Marie's head. I panicked. I wanted to stop her from seeing me. When I realized how badly injured she was, I called the police. I tried to stay, but Trevor wouldn't let me. He pulled me by my hair into the van. But Marie wasn't listening. I was losing it, and I like to think I beat Trevor up pretty good. But Trevor punched back harder and faster. He was about to crack my skull. Marie clawed for the box beside her, opened it. She screamed, told us to stop, pointed that 9mm at us. Trevor went nuts, charged for her. She screamed, told him to stay back. She'd never shot a gun in her life. She wasn't going to start now. Trevor grabbed her by the shoulders and... What you think you remember is not necessarily what really happened, or how others remember it. But Trevor fell back on the carpet, dead. That we all remember.
Nice. What a wholesome story.
Mom, where are you? Did you get the journal?
I'll be down in a minute.
Aunt Marie is getting a little worked up here. She threatened to smoke a cigar. In your car.
Don't let her. Don't let her smoke. I love that car.
She knows you do. Get down here, Mom. You're taking like forever.
I'll be down in a minute.
Bring the journal.
Yeah, I beat it. Woo!